Hello, everyone. I have one of my rock star clients with us today, and I'm going to ask her some questions to share a little bit with you guys about what you've been seeing in the muscles, macros, and mindset group. So, here, if you can just introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, tell us how long you have been in the program.
So my name is Carrie. I live in Vernon, and I've been in the program since end of May, beginning of June.
Yes, I love it. I can see Vernon from out my window across the lake. And mind me, you guys, I am in my bedroom. I'm in the spot where I like to participate in the majority of my full moon and my new moon ritual. I've got a yoga mat down here. I've got my crystals all up there on the full moon and new moon. I put them in the window here. I've got my essential oils, and I've got a boatload of journals and a drawer full of pens. So everything's all within reach in this one spot. So can you tell us a little bit about how long have you been doing a full moon or a new moon ritual?
Yeah. I've been doing a full moon ritual for probably the last 4 or 5 months.
So it was kind of
And
new to you when you came into the
it is
program.
absolutely, I'd never really heard about it before. And then you started talking about it. Leslie talked about it. I had a friend talking about it. So I thought, well, let's try it.
Well, we've all known forever since we were little kids that there's something about the energy of the full moon. Dogs start to go crazy. People go a little crazy. My grandmother worked in a home that worked with people with a lot of mental disabilities, and she used to be like, "Oh my God, it's the full moon, and you know it's going to be a crazy night at work." So we've all known that there is energy of the full moon that is different from energy on a regular particular day. So that is part of why I wanted to do this full moon, new moon ritual, was just to reconfirm to everyone that there is something different about the energy of that full moon. The guide itself gives you lots of information about how I do my full moon ritual, but I think that the most important thing for you to take away from this is that use what resonates well with you and don't use what doesn't resonate well with you. Myself, you guys all saw, I like to do yoga. I like to meditate. I like to diffuse my essential oils. I've got another diffuser over there. I definitely like to get in a bath, whether it's the full moon or the new moon. I like to journal. And then on the full moon, I'm journaling on what I want to release, all that no longer serves me. And I'm also writing a letter to a loved one who has passed. And I'm writing my wishes to that loved one, and I'm putting it under my pillow before I go to sleep. On the new moon is when I call in my intentions, what I hope to manifest over the next 28 days. Carrie, what does your full moon or new moon ritual look like, if you don't mind sharing?
Yeah. So it started, I typically go outside, and I've been really lucky lately, even when it's cloudy on the full moon, the clouds part and she's right there, right? So I go bare feet and I ground myself, and I look up at her and I talk because I can feel my energy kind of dip a bit around the full moon. And so it's just being in tune with that. I release what no longer serves me. I usually then come in, I write, and I've written pages. I've done inner child healing letters. Like on the last full moon, I think I wrote 3 pages, and I just felt so much better, right? So
Yeah.
I charge my crystals. So yeah.
Beautiful. I love that. Getting it out is releasing. It's get when we have so much stuck up here, and people always say, I don't know what to write. I don't know how to journal. I don't know, what am I actually supposed to write? Just getting whatever's in your head out. I call it a brain dump sometimes, and it's so incredibly therapeutic. So, have you noticed a shift in energy, or has anything kind of magical happened since you started doing the full moon and new moon ritual?
Absolutely. I find the releasing a big thing because I can let it go. I talk to the moon. My neighbors might think I'm crazy if they looked out their windows and saw me, but
I always
that's
agree with that.
okay. Um, it's okay. And then when I write, um, what no longer serves me, I
Beautiful.
let it go and I move on, right? So,
Beautiful. I resonate with that too. I find that it has definitely been a part in overcoming a lot of the mental health issues that I have personally dealt with depression and anxiety. The depression stems from living in the past. The anxiety stems from being too hyper focused on the future. So it just brings me back to center. And I love that you get out there and you ground yourself as well. I love that. I've got a little, you can't see it, but behind this window is a little balcony. I like to get out there as well. Um, Unrelated to the full moon and new moon ritual, I just want to give you a little bit of props because there's going to be people watching this later and they're going to be like, oh, that's cool. That lady's been doing her program for a little while. Good for her. I'm definitely going to hype you up here for a second. Okay. You said that you've been in the
Okay.
program since May, and since May, are you comfortable sharing your physical results? I mean, I don't care about the number on the scale, but it's worth mentioning that there's been a significant change there as well as with measurements.
Yeah.
Put you on the spot.
So I've lost 70 pounds and over 90 inches. So
Amazing. And right before we started recording, you said something really incredible to me. I want it to be so crystal clear that you did this in an enjoyable way. Do you care to speak
I
to that at
did.
all?
I did. You know, I have lots of friends doing lots of different things, and I'm gonna go have a couple pieces of pizza for breakfast because I can. Um,
Ken.
this is doable. This is sustainable. I know I will never go back. I just got rid of 3 garbage bags of clothes that are too big. Um, yeah, this program and you have completely changed my life, and yeah, I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I know that when we have physical body composition goals, we can get so hung up on the physical ways to reach those goals, you know, exercise, diet, but really and truly, what I hope to get across, and I think the reason you've had such incredible success is because you have embraced the mindset and the soul alignment work. Soul alignment to me means healing, means taking time for self, means connecting with your true self. And I know we all have different perceptions of what higher self means, but I think just remembering the parts of yourself that you love. And another thing, I'm going to just put you on the spot for a minute. You said to me before we started recording here that now you know that you are worthy. And of course, you're worthy. We are all worthy. We are all divine, and the infinite possibilities are so abundant. So, Carrie, I'm so grateful and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
significant. All right, everyone. I really hope that you enjoy the full moon and the new moon ritual guide that I set up. If you do love it, I'd love to hear about it. Feel free to post it here in this group, in the Muscles, Macros, and Mindset group. If you know anyone who you think would also benefit from this or benefit from the things that we talk about inside of this group, feel free to add them. We do still have the giveaway going on. I love synchronicities. To me, they are symbolic of angel messages. So I'm always looking for them. So as soon as this group hits 2,222 members, we are going to be giving away a package. And there's still time. I might add to that. I've already added a or an oracle card reading to that by myself as well. So thank you again so much for watching, everyone. And make sure you give Carrie lots and lots of love down below in the comments.